Good morning, all the students of 8th standard. Yesterday, we learned information about Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar and some of his periodicals or the newspapers. Today, we are going to learn the new point, that is map and the drawings. So, map is also regarded as an important source of history. In history, when you are learning history, at that time, according or related with history, map is also one of the important or the original or the prominent source of knowledge in a history. This when you are learning history, at that time we have to study map also. There map reading is also important, it is related with the history. This the changing nature of the city or a particular locations can be traced through the map. How we can miss, you will see the maybe you will think that why the map is important. So when you are learning any information, that if you are trying to get any information about a particular any one site, at that time to trace the location of that specific site we need the map, and also the changing nature of the city also. For that purpose also we need to understand the map. So map is also related with the history there. So we trace the locations by using the map, and also we can understand the changing nature or the shape of the city by understanding the map. The survey of India was an independent department established during the British period. So when the Britishers they were ruling our country at that time, during their period only, under the British administration, they set up or established the survey department in our country. The work of this department is to be take the measurement or to make a survey of Indian boundaries and also Indian territories there. So that department was established under the British rule there. Through the scientific method of the survey, they have created a map of India, and they use the scientific method in that survey, and they created the map of our country there. Various provinces of India, cities, etc., they included in that map. So now also in present time, when you are seeing, observing or the handling the map there, that time we can see the Maharashtra's map is a little bit different, another state map is different, our country's map is different there. In the map also variations are there, varieties are there. Some of the map are they are related with the population, some of the related with the geographical conditions, some of the maps are depend on, they give information about the industrial areas, and some of the information about forest areas or the populations, or which kinds of crops are cultivated, that industrializations. So on these basis different maps are there. So when you are learning the map, it is important to understand they have created the, so British department they created the survey and created the Indian map there. Various provinces of India is also included in that map. Similarly, the plan design or the plan that designed by the architectures proves important from the view of study to study of architecture of buildings, as well as the phase of development process of particular area there. So when we are learning the map, at that time it is important to understand their plan, their design, and whatever the architecture structures, building structure they provided, that also they mention or included in the map. So these things are very important. Along with that, Department of Mumbai Port Trust has the original plan of the Bombay Port. Informations about development of Bombay city can be understood through the plans of drafted by architects and the engineers. So old one map is there in Mumbai's department there. According to that map, or when we refer that map, then we can understand how the Mumbai city is developed there, and how along with that what kind of structure design these engineers they use while setting the Mumbai city, that we can understand by handling, by referring the maps. Next one, the oral sources is there. Some of the examples are there, or some of the lists are there. These lists are included in the oral sources in the modern Indian history there. Inspirational songs are there, folk songs are there, povadas are there, folk tales are there, narrations or interviews, fairs, arts are there, rhyming, prose, poems are there. So these things or these categories, these parts are included as oral sources of history. So when we will come tomorrow, then we will come with the another next one point, that is inspirational songs. Thank you.